Hello, everybody. Hola.
Hello, hola. How are you doing?
I'm really well. How's everybody out there? Como va?
Como vai?
We are
I'm
coming to you.
impressed.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
impressed with your Portuguese. Yeah.
Well, welcome, everybody. We are all the way live from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We are here for the Ghost Protocol Mission Impossible premiere. It's an incredible night. This is Carla Lamarca. My name is Caduce. Glad to have you joining us. Rain, sleet, or snow, we are doing this premiere.
Yeah, I know. It's raining a little bit. It rained a lot, but it's fine. I think we're going to have a great night tonight.
It's going to be incredible.
Aren't we? Yeah, we are here at the Lagoon in Rio at Cinépolis, which is a great place, you know, a great touristic place in Rio. If you come to Rio, you have to come here. As you can see, we have the Christ over there.
The Cristo. We got some
and
great
the Lagoon
sights.
here as well.
And a great crowd that managed to make it out despite the rain.
Yeah, I know.
And we're going to get them all involved. You're going to go out there and interview them.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to the fans as well. The press is already there, you know,
I see
with the camera setting up everything.
It's an amazing scene to see how many people will still come out for Tom Cruise. We're going to have him joining us. Very special interview later on. We're also going to have Paula Patton, another star of the film. We got Brad Bird, the director of the film. We've got the producer, Brian Burke. So it's going to be an incredible night.
Yeah, we're going to have Brazilian celebrities as well. They're going to come down here. I'm going to talk to them.
I'm looking forward to meeting some Brazilian celebrities, and you're going to show me the way. We're going to learn some
do.
Portuguese along the way for all those who
I'm excited to know, you know, what they feel about this movie, you know, what the expectations are for Mission Impossible. And, you know, Tom Cruise is really big down here, and I bet that everybody is really excited to see him.
And we got a chance to see the film the other day. What were your thoughts? I was
really surprised. It was great. You know, what Tom Cruise does is amazing, right? What he can do in this movie, you know, and all the cast as well. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's stunts
crazy.
That he pulled
the
off.
stunts.
Apparently, he did his own stunts, and I'm going to talk to him more about that to find out if that's the real deal. And by the way, if you're wondering why we're wearing headphones like this, it's because we're cranking it up. This is like a party. This is a premiere like nothing else you've ever seen. We've got a DJ spinning right now, and we've got a DJ like no other spinning up a little bit later. His name is DJ Tiesto. If you're not familiar,
he's here already, and he's going to be playing right there, right in front of us, in his own stage the whole night.
It's going to be incredible. Right? We're going to get to dancing. Hopefully not slip on the stage.
Yeah,
because
it's a bit slippery. I'm not going to try to dance much, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to fall.
We're going to focus on just getting the interviews you guys want. And by the way, this is totally interactive. We are all the way live for the next 2 hours. So please chime in. Hit us up. Ghost Protocol, at Ghost Protocol on Twitter. And we'll actually read your questions off to the stars of the film. So definitely chime in. We're also on Facebook. We're streaming on a bunch of different websites. Tiesto's. We're streaming on Coke Zero. We got Tiesto right here. What's up, man?
Yeah, that's a man. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Excited to have you. Have you ever played something like this before?
No, this is my first time.
Yeah, how's it feel to be in Brazil, to be back here?
I love Brazil, you know, I've been here many times. I played in Ipanema Beach and...
But in a premiere, you never played in a premiere before, have you?
No, never, no, this is the first time. And, you know, I'm excited to meet Tom Cruise as well tonight, of course.
And you're incorporated into the Mission Impossible family now. You actually got a chance to remix the theme song. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect? Because we're going to premiere it later on in the show.
Yeah, I remixed the song a couple of weeks ago, and everybody loved it so much that they invited me to come here to play it live in Rio, so it's pretty amazing.
Good, and are you a fan of the movie, Mission Impossible? Have you seen the other ones?
Yeah, I've seen all of them, yeah. I saw this one as well.
What'd you think?
I think it's the best one so far.
Okay. Oh, how would you describe it to people? Is it different than the other three? What can people expect from that?
Expect the unexpected.
Unexpected, yeah. Would you ever think about doing some type of action like that? I mean, stunts. You're obviously.
No, I'm afraid of heights. You know, when I see Tom on top of that building, I'm like, I could never do that. No.
And what are you going to play for us tonight?
I'm gonna play a lot of like nice songs. You know, some songs you already know, and I'm gonna keep it light because the crowd is very diverse. It's not typically a dance crowd, so. I'm going to play some more mainstream songs and then a few of my own songs and then end up with the Mission Impossible theme, of course.
Of course. Okay, so we got some questions from your fans.
Oh, good.
Off of Twitter here. C-Wake says, right now, what is your favorite song to perform in a set?
My favorite song still at the moment is a song called Maximal Crazy.
Okay.
I made that almost a year ago now. Okay. And it was just a spontaneous song I made and people loved it. And people go crazy when I play it. So
and what about the Brazilian fans? Do they go crazy like in this song, you know, any other song?
Yeah, they go crazy on that song for sure. Yeah.
When's the last time you played a song and it actually didn't work? I feel like I've seen you before, and you keep it going the entire night. Is there any time when you try something and it's like,
Yeah, that happens sometimes. When I play a new song, they have to get used to it sometimes, and then it takes a couple of plays before they really know it. And then, yeah, I learn from it. I always keep attention. Like, oh, this song didn't work yet. I change some stuff, and then it works after. So.
And you call an audible. You get to the next song ASAP, right?
Yeah, of course.
What are you listening to right now?
Well, you'll be surprised. I listen to everything. I listen to dance music, but I love all kinds of music. So, like...
Any band that you like particularly?
I like the Kanye West Jay-Z album. Okay. I like Bon Iver. I like M83. The new Florence and the Machine album.
Okay.
So a lot of other stuff too.
And eclectic.
Yeah, eclectic.
Very eclectic. I'm very eclectic. Yeah.
Nice.
And do you know any Brazilian artists?
Not that well. I know the samba music. I played it for Carnival a couple of times, and then I met a lot of artists, but I don't know how to pronounce their names. But they're very amazing. The drums, the rhythm.
We'll get you more familiar while you're here.
Yes, let's do it.
So we got another question. This one's from Facebook. This is from Shauna Goldberg. Who are some of your favorite DJs and artists? Do you listen to Brazilian music? We'll skip that last one, obviously. Who are your favorite DJs right now?
My favorite DJs are the new guys, like Avicii from Sweden, Afrojack from Holland. There's many out there. There's a lot of new Dutch DJs coming up, like Quintino, Sandro Silva, Tommy Trash. There's a lot of great new artists coming up.
I think they're all really excited to be mentioned by you right now. I think you're one of the DJs.
Definitely.
I love them.
You're anointing them right now.
They're my family.
If you're watching us right now, Tiesto is into you.
So how did the collaboration with the Mission Impossible movie come together? Did they call you right away?
Yeah, they called me and they asked me to remix the song. And I knew the song obviously already. It's an old classic, but I didn't really know what to do with it yet. And I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a go, but I'm not going to say that that's going to happen because it's such an impossible song to remix. Oh. But it wasn't impossible in the end, so I made it happen, and I'm really happy with the result. It's very danceable, and it's very fresh, and it sounds great. I think it's a modern version of the 1962 original.
And it's great too that everybody's going to be able to download that song right after the premiere, right?
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the show, we're going to give it away. CokeZero.com is the site where you guys can download the song.
Great.
By the way, it sounds like you were actually a little nervous going into remixing the song. I can't imagine you nervous at the producing board.
Well, I have to find the right balance between their theme and the Tiesto feeling, So it's always, I don't want to compromise anything when I produce music. So that's why it was a challenge. But yeah, I think we pulled it off.
Oh, you definitely pulled it off. So what do you have in store for us right here tonight?
Well, tonight's going to be a mix of new songs, old songs, some hits, a bit of everything. I always like to see how the crowd reacts and then take it from there.
Okay, cool.
And have you heard anything from Tom Cruise? Did he tell you, oh man, that song looks great, sounds great, I loved it? Yeah, what did he say?
Well, he loves it.
Oh, good.
That's the main reason why I'm here. He was so enthusiastic about the song. He heard it right away. He was like, this song is amazing. So.
Oh, maybe while you're playing it, he's going to be here dancing along,
I think so.
He's not shy, so we might see that.
Yeah.
He's not shy.
We got another question from online here. This is from Twitter, Lotto44. How do you like being in Rio? What are your top 3 cities to perform in?
Rio? You must say Rio. Come on.
I must say Rio. Well, I played here on the beach for 250,000 people once in Ipanema.
Oh, wow.
So that was amazing. It's definitely my top 3. And for the rest, there's so many great cities. I like Miami. Miami is great. And Ibiza in Spain. Those 3 are my favorite then.
Any highlights stick out from any of those shows that you played? Anything that just crazy happened that you just couldn't believe when you saw it?
Well, I couldn't believe when 250,000 people showed up on the beach here in Ipanema Beach.
There's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
Whoa.
And it was just you playing?
It was just me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Try not to develop a God complex after that, huh? All right, we got another question from Facebook. Jackie Abel from London. We love you. When are you coming to our city again? London wants to know.
In London?
When are you going to London?
Well, hopefully next year summer.
Okay.
It's been a while, she's right.
Okay. One more question from online from Michael Berman. If you weren't a DJ, what would you be doing?
Well, I think I would be a chef,
A chef, yeah. Do you like cooking?
I love cooking.
Oh.
So I love to make food. Well, actually, I love...
What's your favorite dish?
Well, I'm not very good at it, so...
But you try.
I like to please people, I like to make people happy. So with music or with food, or with entertainment, you know. So
And the Brazilian food, have you tried something here
yeah,
already?
I like the cheese balls. You know, they have in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah, the fried cheese.
It's white bread, round with cheese inside. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
But it's not healthy.
No, it's not
but
very
it's
healthy.
good. No, it's not.
And the meat restaurants here are amazing.
Yeah,
That's not healthy
You've
either.
gone to a meat restaurant here as well.
Oh, I
didn't
threw
you?
down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't be vegan in Rio, basically.
No, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's what
Best
everybody
meat ever.
says.
Now, what do you guys recommend? Because you guys have obviously enjoyed the nightlife here in Rio. For somebody who hasn't really enjoyed that much of Rio, what do you recommend when you come here to Rio?
Well, it depends actually, because you know the music here. You have a lot of Brazilian music, which is good, and samba, of course, and Brazilian popular music, but electronic, I'm not really sure, but.
No, but I think that's the right thing to do. When you're in Rio, you want to hear what the locals play.
Yeah.
I always love to go to a place where they don't play electronic music, so I get inspired. Because when I go to a place where they play electronic, I already know the songs, I know everything about it. So it's nice to go to a place where they play samba. You're like, oh, I like this part, I like this singer, I like this rhythm. So it's great to see the local stuff. I love
Have
that.
you ever thought about maybe mixing samba with electronic music and doing?
Yeah, I worked with a band called Udalum a couple of years ago. It's a samba band from Rio de Janeiro. Really famous Brazilian samba band.
Yeah, it is.
And we performed together, and it was great. Yeah.
Good.
Do you travel basically 99% of the year? When are you actually home to settle in, chilling?
Pretty
on your
much.
couch? Right?
I'm not ready to settle down yet, so I just keep traveling for now.
Well, listen, we're glad you traveled to Rio to join us for this premiere. We're going to have you performing in just moments. And thanks so much, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you very much, and we're gonna be here right in front of you,
Right
all the time. Yeah.
Give it up for Tiesto, everybody.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, we got some live ones here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you
Hey,
so
pleasure.
much.
See you later.
Thank
Talk to
you.
you in a bit.
See you later.
So now we need to liven up these fans a little bit. I think they've been rained on for a little bit. So I feel like you're the best person to do that. You can bring some sunshine in their lives.
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
gonna talk to them a little bit. I want to know, what their expectations are about the movie.
Yeah.
Who they want to see. I think they want to see Tom Cruise, of course.
It's a wild guess.
But
Yeah.
I don't mind asking. Right?
And you know what? I think we want to check out a little bit of Rio. Let's get some shots
Yeah, sure.
of what our scene is like here. We've got some amazing views all around us. Of course, we're here at the Sinopolis, beautiful venue. Check out the Cristo here. This is obviously one of the biggest tourist attractions that Rio has. If you come to Rio, even if you're not Christian, you need to go there because it is amazing.
Definitely. And it's right next to us here on the left. It's really close from where we are.
Com check. We're live.
Target acquired.
What the hell is that? Abort.
Ethan, what happened in the Kremlin?
It was a setup.
The Russians are classifying this as an undeclared act of war. The blame points to you and your team. The president has initiated Ghost Protocol. The entire IMF has been disavowed.
So what happens now?
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
The secretary is dead. The four of us are all that remains of the IMF. No safe house, no support or extraction. Everyone connected with this man is an asset with valuable information. We come back with our target, or we don't come back.
And how do you propose that we do that?
We take him out.
Yeah, we take her out, but, discreetly.
Discreetly.
This operation's over before it even begins.
Would you care to explain yourself, Brandt?
Who are you really?
We all have our secrets. Don't we, Ethan?
Okay, this is a slight wrinkle. We're going to have to go into the server room from the outside.
We?
I'm on the computer.
We're back.
Here with Carla LaMarca.
Yes.
And this is the Rio premiere of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. And it's like no other premiere I've ever been to. We've got one of the most incredible DJs in the world about to set this party off. He goes by the name of DJ Tiesto. He's Grammy nominated. He's worked with the likes of the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Nelly
Diplo, Nelly Furtado.
The list goes on and on. Busta Rhymes, and now he's here to play for us. Give it up, everybody, for DJ Tiesto!
Tiesto!
film, Brian Burke. How are you tonight? I'm great. This is an exciting scene. And you created the movie that got all this excitement going.
Of the creation.
So let me not give you too much credit, but tell me about the process, because it seems like one of those films that's really not easy to make, obviously.
It was definitely not easy. It was the hardest thing I've ever worked on. Tom Cruise came to J.J. and I. J.J. Abrams is my producing partner. He directed the last film, but was not a producer on it. And Tom came to us and asked us if we wanted to produce the new one with him, which I think was almost 2 years ago.
Okay.
And we jumped at the chance, and he said, with this particular production, he wanted to be bigger than the last ones. He wanted to be a true international production. He wanted to kind of reinvent it and try something new and fresh, and we were up for the challenge. And here we are.
You didn't flinch at all.
We never flinch.
Because the last three are nothing to scoff at.
That's true. We never flinch.
So with this one now, you guys made the choice to shoot in IMAX partly, as opposed to 3D, which is an option as well. What made you go that route?
Well, it was actually Brad Bird, the director, who wanted to shoot it in IMAX. And, Brad talks about, and we're fans of 3D, but what he talks about, there's so many movies being done in 3D, or at the time we started doing this, he said, well, what can we do different? And the one thing that you can't duplicate at home is an enormous screen and that big communal experience. And he loves IMAX, and we decided, well, let's do it. Let's do something different and new and fresh. So we shot about a quarter of the movie in IMAX.
And you happen to shoot it in some of the most beautiful locations I've ever seen. What went into the location scouting? Tell me about that. That must have been one of the best parts of your job.
It's not a bad job. The location manager on any of these movies has a spectacular job. But we knew in advance where we wanted to go. It was trying to find the right location and making sure it was shootable. So, from early on in the script, the Burj Khalifa was a part of the film. The question was, is it going to be feasible to actually shoot on the building? So there were a lot of trips out there with the stunt department, as well as the locations, as well as us talking to the government and getting the permission to shoot there. And it was really kind of a big endeavor, but it all worked out, and here we are.
Hey, congratulations, man. The film is incredible.
Thank you.
And what a night. I want you to go ahead and enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
And I'll see you in there.
I will see you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now let's toss it over to Tiesto. We're going to see him spinning a little bit more. We'll be right back with some more interviews. The cast, Paula Patton, Tom Cruise, they're coming up.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah,
We are back live right here on the helipad director of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, Brad Bird. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. It's yeah, I've never been to Rio before, so it's fantastic.
Oh, nice. Well, she can tell you a lot
I'm
about
Brazilian. I'm from Rio.
She can be a tour guide.
You know what? I can't hear a damn thing.
So
It's okay, no
let's
problem.
talk about what it was like being pulled into this project, this franchise that's been going really strong by Tom Cruise himself. I heard that he gave you a call after seeing The Incredibles and what you did with that and made a point.
Yeah, and I went over to his house and we talked for like 3 hours about what we loved about movies. And we talked about whenever, you know, getting a chance to work together. I also have known J.J. Abrams for a long time when we had been looking for opportunities to work together too. So this was a way to get 2 in 1.
It came together nicely, absolutely.
And how does it feel like to be in a Mission Impossible franchise?
You know, the scale of the movie was very daunting. It was huge, but it's the kind of challenge that I like. So I didn't die, and I guess that means I did well.
Yeah, you just got the eye of the tiger and you did what you had to do. Let me ask you something. How do you run your set? Because I saw some featurettes where it seemed like you got a stern handle on things. Are there loose moments in a movie like this?
Well, there are, you know. We had a cast that got along very well with each other, and we cracked each other up a lot. But that doesn't change the nature of it being a big, complicated movie, and there's a lot of ways for it to go wrong. So you have to kind of say, no, not that, this.
I would say one of those moments was definitely when Tom was on the Burj Khalifa. Was there any debate about having him do that stunt himself?
Yeah, I tried to complain to the producer, but he was the producer too, so, you know.
There's
what
nothing
could
much
I
you could do, right?
Shut up.
And let me ask you something. You directed 2 animated movies before that, you know, Ratatouille and The Incredibles. How do you think that experience helped you out in directing, you know, an action movie?
Well, I had action films in all of the animated, I had action sequences in all of the animated films I've made, and I think that was one reason Tom was kind of interested in doing it in this. We didn't have a lot of prep time on this film, and if you've seen the film, there's a lot of really big, complicated sequences. So I think the fact that animation helps you to pre-imagine things actually helped me out a lot.
So you storyboarded the whole thing, or how do you work?
No, I thought I was going to, but I only got to pre-plan 2.5 sequences. I think it's the fact that I was used to pre-thinking allowed me to, when we didn't have time to do it, I could kind of imagine it anyway and said, put the camera there and let's go.
What was your favorite scene after shooting everything, cutting everything, and just watching it as a fan? What was your favorite scene?
There's one elaborate scene that starts at the very beginning of the movie and it goes all the way through to the end, and that was my favorite scene.
So you're really proud of it?
No, I mean, there's a lot of big scenes in this movie, but there's also quiet scenes that are kind of classic suspense scenes, and I like the fact that the movie was continually shifting gears. It wasn't like a lot of action movies where they stay at one metronome pace. This is a fast movie, but it's always shifting, you know?
And the cast added a real dynamic. I love the newcomers. You got Jeremy Renner involved, you got Paula Patton involved. And what was the casting process like? Was there any debate about which role should be filled by who?
Well, it was everything under the sun. I mean, Tom was in it, but also Simon was cast in it when I first got involved. He had a tiny part in the last film, and he was so great that we wanted him to have a big part in this one. When it came time to cast the girl, we needed somebody who was both really feminine but looked like she could take somebody down in a fight. And Paula had never done that kind of role and really had to train for this one, but I think she's a badass in this movie. So, and then of course Jeremy Renner's one of the hottest actors around right now, and he's just amazing.
So the audition for Paula, did it involve any kind of actual action? Or
we left her in a room with 3 ninjas, and you know, she came out alone. You know, it was amazing.
Nice, I love it.
Good. And were you free to make, like, you know, do whatever you wanted with the scenes and with the script, and, you know, put your opinions on the movie? How was that for you?
To do what?
To make your own, like to change the script maybe, or some scenes, or were you free to do that?
I think the fact that JJ and Tom knew that I've been a writer on the films that I've done before, and that I've storyboarded before, made them feel comfortable in me changing whatever I wanted to. And the fact that Tom always wanted the Mission Impossible films to reflect the feeling of their director. You know, JJ's is different from Brian De Palma's and John Woo's, and so this film is different too, but they wanted it to be different.
Yeah, and do you think it has like your style in a movie? Do you think you're able to put your style to it? Yeah? Definitely. Good.
Well, listen, we appreciate your style. The movie came out great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for talking with us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ryan. Thank
All right,
you.
for the director of the film, and now we're going to go back to Tiesto. Keep the party going for you.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I don't believe it's bad. Slitting my throat is all I am.
That's Tiesto, and I'm here with Nowhere. He's a volleyball player. Tudo bem? Ah, you have a microphone. Okay, no, it's working. Tá funcionando, pode falar. Yeah.
Tudo bem, tudo ótimo. Everything all right?
Yeah. And I'm here with Amanda Lee as well. She's a Brazilian actress. How are you doing? Tudo bem?
Fine. Tudo okay, tudo bem.
So, tell me guys, are you fans of Mission Impossible? Are you excited to watch the movie? Vocês estão felizes de estar aqui e querem ver o filme?
Com certeza, um evento espetacular. Spectacular event here. It's a pleasure to be Tom Cruise here in Brazil. So, we'll enjoy the show.
E o que vocês esperam do filme? Qual que vocês já viram a Missão Impossível 1, 2 e 3? O que você acha que vai ser diferente, talvez, nesse 4? What do you think is going to be different in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? What do you expect to see that's different? or surprising about this movie?
Now in Portuguese, okay?
Oh, yes! Please!
Esperamos muitas surpresas, muita aventura. Ele é um cara que faz filmes, coisas mirabolantes nos filmes. O que a gente espera é isso, muita coisa impossível de se fazer na vida real.
Well, he's just saying that he's expecting to see a lot of crazy scenes and Tom Cruise making like crazy stuff and really a lot of impossible things as well.
Exatamente isso. Eu como atriz adoro me aventurar, adoro fazer umas cenas mais de ações.
Really?
E adoro. E gosto muito do Tom Cruise e outros atores, lógico. Por conta disso, por fazer essas cenas de ação muito bem feitas.
Eu preciso traduzir um pouquinho agora. She's saying that as an actress, she really likes making action scenes. So she's really excited to see what Paula Patton is doing in this movie. Você sabe que a Paula Patton também aprendeu um monte de coisa nesse filme, né? Pra fazer. Você faria um filme de ação? Would you do make a movie like Mission Impossible?
Yeah.
Would you be excited to make?
Como marido, eu falo que faria. As a husband, I tell you that
eu faria. Eu adoro aventura.
Even with all the training that, it demands and everything.
Sim. I did a soap opera here in Brazil and I did this a lot.
Legal, muito obrigada. Bom filme pra vocês. Thank you guys very much. I hope you enjoy the movie. I watched it and it's really good. Thank you. Obrigada. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Let's see a little bit more of Tiesto.
How can I explain? Talking to myself. Will I see again? We are always running for the thrill of it. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along, we are calling out, not again. Never looking down, just alone.
really good. I'm having so much fun. This is amazing.
If you feel like breaking out and dancing at any point in this interview, feel free.
Thank you, I will. You have DJ Tiesto, he's spinning, he's doing an amazing job, and all these beautiful people here coming to celebrate this movie. I'm very excited. I'm having a blast.
It's your first time in Brazil, right?
It is my first time in Brazil. I've always wanted to come. I love Brazilian music, especially the samba.
Yeah.
Jobim, Luiz Bonfa, Su Jorge.
Oh, she knows Brazilian music.
What better way to come to Brazil than with a film like this? And you're a newcomer to it. How did it all go down? Were you surprised when you got that call?
You know what? I was. I had to audition for it, and I never in a million years thought that this would happen. I'm just very thankful that it has.
You nervous at all stepping into something like this?
I don't know. It's not nerves. I mean, I think it's excitement, you know, and just really being grateful for this moment because it's a unique time, and you have to embrace this and then try to like take it all in and make the most of it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
What was your favorite scene to shoot? Because it seemed like there's so many scenes that were elaborate, creative, and all that. What was your favorite?
Well, gosh, I mean, there's so many, but I think probably the most challenging scene I had that ended up being my favorite because it was so satisfying when it was done is a fight that I had with Léa Seydoux, a beautiful French actress.
Yeah.
And it was a scene that sometimes I fight in this movie, but it's more unemotional because it's about getting the mission done. But this, I have revenge on my mind, and I've been asked to restrain it, so it's not only physically challenging, but it was also emotionally challenging. So when it was done, I felt very satisfied.
And how was the training for the fight scenes in this movie?
It was intense, I'm gotta tell you, yes. We did 2.5 hours every day of physical defense training, various forms, capoeira, different martial arts, kickboxing, American style boxing, and then an hour and a half of weapons training. That first month was beyond grueling, I can't even tell you. But once I got through that month, it just started to fit, and then I started to feel confident that I could play this character, Jane Carter.
And now nobody's about to mess with you.
Well, they shouldn't try.
You seem so lovely. I feel like there's just no way. But in the film, you're going to see there is a way. You most definitely will that way.
And you look lovely as well. Who are you wearing?
Thank you. Oh, Dolce & Gabbana, one of my favorites. I love those designers.
So now I got to ask you, because Tom Cruise is such a remarkable guy.
Yes.
He's working his way through the crowd right now. What was it like working with the man? Is he always on 10? Because he seems like that.
He is. He's one of the hardest working men I've ever met. It's no coincidence that he's one of the biggest stars in the world. And he's really one of the great actors of our time. He's magnificent, and he's got an incredible heart and a generosity to want to share the spotlight and make sure that myself, Simon, Jeremy Renner all shined in the movie, and for that I am eternally grateful to that man.
Did you feel like the frequency was different when he was in the room? Because that's how I feel when he comes through.
Well, you know, I mean, the thing is, of course, there's that moment that you're like, oh my God, it's Tom Cruise. It's like so many movies that you loved, it becomes part of your history, your own personal history. But then when you're working together, he's just a man, a human being, and he makes you feel that way. He makes you feel right at home right away, and you got to, or else you're not going to do the best work if you're always like, oh my God, and nervous. So you have to kind of put it out of your head. Oh, well,
and you guys should like in so many
way to go.
And you guys should like in so many different locations in this movie, right? What was your favorite one, if you had to pick one?
Gosh, I mean, I loved everywhere that we were, but I have to say that Dubai was the most intriguing, most fascinating place I had been to. I've never been to the Middle East before, and it offers so much. I mean, you have these beautiful deserts with incredible sunsets and camels and things you've never seen before. And then you go to the city and you have these architectural wonders like the Burj Khalifa that Tom hangs outside of one of the tallest buildings in the world. And it's a place that if you can dream it, they will build it. So it's really a phenomenal experience living there for a month like we did.
Oh my God. So you actually rode a camel?
I did.
Okay. No slip-ups, no camels getting too excited?
No. I had so much fun. They go too slow sometimes. We did some dune buggy rides in the sand dunes. It was amazing.
Do you feel like after doing a film like this, you're kind of a thrill seeker at this point? Like there is just too many slow things now?
You know, in some ways, yes. I like to drive fast. I like to jump off moving things and such, but I'm not one to want to be on Tom buildings and like hang from them like Tom. He does that and he does it with a smile. I wish I could say I was that cool, but I'm not.
Yeah, you cannot be afraid of heights to make this movie, right?
I have a healthy fear of heights, unlike him. I mean, I don't get vertigo, but I get that tingling feeling. You know, we have a scene with him when in the hotel where Jeremy grabs a hold of him, and then I grab of Jeremy, and well, because my dress was so tight, I couldn't wear a harness, but the boys could, and I only had a stuntman holding onto my leg. And when we started shooting on take one, I was way back in the room, and then by the 5th or 6th take, I was so far outside that Tom was like, "Hey, Paul," and that's when I was like, "Whoa, this is wild."
Unbelievable. So now watching all that you shot, what's the favorite moment that you see in the film? What can people really look forward to?
Gosh, there's so many, but I really have to say that I think the sequence that we have in Dubai, as a whole, it's many scenes, but that moment in the film is so much fun. I mean, it's a non-stop ride. You don't know what's coming next, and it's very intricate. And not only does it have him doing that stunt, but you have us trying to pull off a mission that is between 2 different floors. It's very complicated. It's a fun moment in the movie.
I love you with the red balloon, though. It's so romantic and poetic. It's beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like a little squirrel girl.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
So now back to tonight. Obviously, Rio is known for his partying. Are you going to get it in tonight?
I don't know. I hope so. But I'm going to get in right now because he's killing it.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. One of the world's best. So now, if you could get some time to enjoy Rio, what's on your checklist?
What would you do?
What's on your bucket list?
Oh, well, the beaches, some samba dancing, and of course all the beautiful sights.
Right.
Yeah, we are actually in a beautiful site right now.
I wish I could, but we leave in a day. And he's busy promoting his album, which is amazing, Love After War.
By the way, the video turned out incredible.
Well, thank you so much.
Shout out to Robin Thicke, very talented.
Love you, honey.
So listen, congratulations on this film.
Thank you.
Great to talk to you.
So
Love
much.
talking to you too.
Yeah,
you get all that time in that you want to.
Thank you, love.
You're so cute. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much, beautiful. All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
And now let's go back to Tiesto.
Yeah. bem, Tânia?
Tudo bem, yeah, everything's alright.
Good. So you're here at the Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol premiere. Estamos aqui na premiere do filme da Missão Impossível com o Protocolo Fantasma. Me conta, você é fã do filme? Você viu os outros?
Yeah, I'm a great fan of Mission Impossible, these kind of movies. I'm an actress too, and I can recognize a great movie and a great actor such as.
So, are you a big Tom Cruise fan?
Yeah, I think he's one of the greatest actors alive. Wow. Yeah, it's a great, terrific.
And what do you expect that's going to be different in this movie now? O que você acha
I
que vai ser
don't know.
diferente?
It's gonna be a surprise for me. I don't action and, you know, a thrill.
And you, as an actress, como uma atriz, você gostaria de fazer um filme de ação?
Yeah.
Would you like to make like an action?
I look forward to make an action movie. Yeah, I like to run and to shoot, and you know. And now Brazil is starting to produce this kind of movies. Such as Tropa de Elite. Yeah, I'd like to perform in one of them.
Yeah, maybe it will in the near future.
So.
Yeah. And Tiesto, the DJ that's playing tonight, do you know him? Você conhece?
Yes, I like electronic music. My husband is a DJ, Daniel Rodrigues from São Paulo. Yeah. And we love electronic music, and he's a producer too. And we go to watch some shows of Tiesto, David Guetta, and yes, I'm his fan.
Great. E o que você acha de ter mais eventos como esse assim aqui no Rio? Você acha que
Rio de Janeiro is a wonderful city, and it's a perfect place. You know, the environment is perfect. You know, look at this water, Bahia de Guanabara. You know, it's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Tania.
So
Obrigada.
Congratulations.
Hope you enjoyed the movie.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Well, let's see a bit more of Tiesto. Everybody's enjoying Tiesto, yeah.
The party is going, and you guys are chiming in on Twitter. I wanted to read a couple of your comments here.
Yeah.
We got one.
What are they saying?
From ATTLASN, and they say it's really cool Tom Cruise still does all of the stunts himself. I think it's kind of crazy and cool.
Yeah, crazy and cool.
He's pulled them off though. I mean, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, and the cool thing about that is that he actually has fun, doesn't he? He has fun.
I heard the producers and the director kind of try to talk him out of it, and he just really is having that much fun.
Yeah, and while everybody's afraid to do it, and it's like, no, I'd rather just stay here and watch, he goes out there and he does it. That's cool.
And the stunts in this particular installment of Mission Impossible are really wild, especially the one in the Burj Khalifa. It's it's the tallest building in the world, and yet he basically was scaling it.
Yeah.
In the film. That's not a spoiler.
I'm just afraid just to watch it. I was afraid already.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
I could never ever do that ever.
And Paula was recounting a moment where basically he was hanging out of the window, and he just looked up at her calm as can be. Hey, Paula, as if he wasn't looking down at that drop.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Yes, everything's okay here.
He's a thrill seeker to say the least. I got to work up to that.
Me
All right,
too.
so let's check out a clip right now of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. You get a better idea what we're talking about.
We're rolling. Ready? We're a mile and a half above the Earth on the tallest building on the planet, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. And we're filming a scene where Tom Cruise is climbing on the outside of the building.
Okay, Tom, we're ready to go.
Stepping out, guys. This is just another day at work on Mission Impossible.
So, Tom, we're just going to do another one from this angle. This angle is great.
No sleep.
Como foi ver o Tom Cruise agora que ele passou aqui?
Foi, tipo, impressionante. Inglês. Foi impressionante, tipo, eu nunca imaginei. A gente veio aqui, a gente não imaginou que a gente ia ver ele e tal. A gente viu aqui, tipo, ela tocou nele, foi surreal.
She said that she was really excited to see Tom Cruise, that he actually touched her arm, and she was really, really happy about it. So, vocês já viram o filme Os Outros Missões Impossíveis ou não?
Yes, we saw it last year, and we think Tom Cruise is amazing and fantastic, and I touched him, and I was like, oh my god!
And what can you expect? What are you guys expecting for this movie, for the Ghost Protocol?
A lot of action and like I don't know. I didn't see the last Impossible Mission, but I don't know what.
She's really emotional because she saw Tom Cruise, so that's why you can't say much. Is that right? Está muito emocionada, não?
Muito. Impressionante.
Great, thank you. Okay, we're gonna see a bit more of Tiesto now then.
Tiesto rocking. We got Romulo, who is a actor here in Brazil. You do a soap opera. Educate everybody in America as to what you're doing exactly.
So, I'm sorry. He just. I'm sorry.
Basically, tell them about your show.
All right. So I'm working a soap opera called Life's in Game. It's very nice. It's about a group of people, 10 people, that they're, I don't know how you call it here over there, but in the lottery. So this group, they gain like a lot of millions, and they start killing each other because the rest over, it's gonna be bigger for who is still alive. So they are gonna kill everyone. It's a very nice soap opera, and
nothing quite like this though, huh?
No, nothing like this. Nothing like Mission Impossible. Nothing like.
It's crazy, man. So what about tonight? Are you excited about? You gonna meet Tom Cruise, hopefully?
Yeah, I'm his big fan. He's amazing. Yeah, big actor. So I came here to see him, to watch the movie, and to have some fun in this great party.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. Tiesto's performing. Have you ever seen him perform live?
Yeah, I saw him one time here in Rio. It was a very good time. Very good time. Very good show.
Rio seems like a good time in general, though. I'm pretty sure nobody really has a bad time in Rio, huh?
Unfortunately not. Here's a good place to live, very good place. People here, they are very warm. They are very welcome. It's a great place to live, yeah.
So what do you recommend people do when they get to Rio? What's like the one thing you'd recommend people do when they come here?
Drink a caipirinha.
Okay.
Caipirinha, it's the classic drink from Brazil, and go to the beach and drink in the sand, watching the waves. Yeah, it's awesome.
Is that what your days consist of when you're not acting?
Sometimes, some
It
weekends.
never gets old. That sounds like a great routine.
Yeah, totally.
Man, well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
And enjoy the night. Hopefully you get to meet Tom. And we're going to just get back to some scene shots. Let's check out the crowd.
It's amazing.
You can't break me.
Najara Tureta. She's a famous Brazilian actress. She did more than 13 soap operas. Certo, Najara? Tudo bem?
Tudo jóia, um prazer. Hi!
Najara, me fala um pouquinho. Você é fã da trilogia da Missão Impossível? Você gosta do filme? Você assiste? Are you a fan of Mission Impossible?
Sou fãzíssima, sou muito fã. Eu vi o 1, vi o 2, vi o 3. Tô louca pra ver o 4 porque eu gosto muito de filme de aventura.
Okay, she's saying that she's a really big fan of Mission Impossible films and that she's actually watched 1, 2, and 3 and is really excited to see the Ghost Protocol movie. And tell me about, do you like Tom Cruise and do you think he's a great actor? What do you expect for tonight?
I love Tom Cruise.
Everybody loves Tom Cruise, right?
Eu adoro Tom Cruise desde o primeiro filme que eu vi. Quando ele era bem jovenzinho, eu li a biografia dele, então tô aqui como fã, não só do Tom Cruise, mas de filmes de aventura. E tô aqui pra curtir o Missão Impossível 4.
Okay, she said that she's a really big fan of Tom Cruise, that she's watched all of his movies since she was a kid. Okay, so I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a great time. Espero que você goste muito do filme.
Thank you
e
very
tenha
much.
uma ótima noite.
And kisses for everybody.
Okay, thanks, Najara. Okay, let's go to the DJ of the night and watch a little bit more of Tiesto.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, just bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I believe in every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, just bringing me out the dark.
love his headphones.
Yeah, his headphones are bedazzled.
Yeah. Looks great. I want one just like this.
Tiesto is killing it. We got some comments from you guys about Tiesto. We
Yeah.
actually have a tweet from Emmy, and it's Tiesto is the best in the world. It's hard to argue that right now. It's a dance party in here. But you know what? It's the premiere here in Rio of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. But there have been premieres throughout the world.
10 already, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
We're
gonna
the
be an
10th.
incredible look at the worldwide premieres. Have a look.
4 of us are all that remains of the IMF.
So excited to come back. I always love coming here, and I'm just very excited. We've worked very hard in this film, and I just hope it puts a smile on people's faces.
It's Dubai. I mean, it's this section that happens in the movie, the Dubai. It's sort of many scenes put together, but not only is Tom doing this death-defying feat, but there's these things happening on different floors, and it's very complex.
My whole life. And finally, I told Neil, I said, I promise you, I am coming.
I have arrived at the party.
I'm in it, and I went to see it, and my heart was pounding, and I just thought, if I didn't know what was going to happen, I'd be like so excited, right? And it's slightly overwhelming. It's an honor to be part of a film like this.
It's fantastic. You know, I think that you really realize what a universal language film is, and you know, people enjoy popcorn movies everywhere, so it's great.
Okay, this is a slight wrinkle. We're going to have to go into the server room from the outside. We? I'm on the computer.
Are you ready?
good. It's great to hear from you guys on Twitter. And I got some tweets from you guys from Jez Joe Tweets. Exhilarating stunts. Obviously, from just seeing the trailer, everybody gets the fact that this is intense when it comes to the stunts. This movie is no joke. We've got Acabio, who says Ghost Protocol rocks. Made me want to visit Dubai. Definitely one of the standout scenes.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about that.
Yeah, I want to visit Dubai.
I think you should.
Yeah.
It's very visitable. We got another one from Tony CAOO. Can't wait to see Ghost Protocol. You guys know it comes out in theaters, IMAX theaters, on December 16th, and then for everybody on the 21st. So check that. And I really said Mission Impossible equals mind blown. So a lot of excitement for Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol. It's only right. The film is about to be out. Tom Cruise killed it.
Yeah, and he is here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
He
we're
just
about to talk to
went
him
down
a
that
little bit.
red carpet. Everybody was so excited.
He's been good to his
With
fans.
him.
He worked this
Yeah.
entire front row, signed just about every autograph I saw.
I can see like everybody taking pictures and autographs, and he was hugging everybody and kissing everybody. Everybody's so happy.
He might as well be running for president.
Yeah, I think he would win.
I think so too. Tom Cruise got that kind of love. And we're definitely going to check out some more Tiesto right now as he continues to rock on. We're going to be back with Tom Cruise in a little bit. Hang tight.
Yeah.
You were my best team. And I'm sorry it's come to this. I've always considered you a friend.
The secretary is dead. We still have a chance to clean this up.
So where are we going?
India.
Dubai.
We're going in the Kremlin.
I thought you said the Kremlin.
Nothing can be left to chance. We come back with our target, or we don't come back.
So she ran away in her sleep.
Tiesto's killing it tonight.
He is killing it. That is
Unbelievable.
We're here with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, everybody.
Thank you. We got Tiesto's in the house here. It's awesome.
Great night all around.
It's fun.
Have you ever been to a premiere like this with a DJ playing?
Oh, I love it. And you got Tiesto going here. It's a great night.
And the people
It's
in
fun.
Rio, you got to really connect.
You know, you're in Rio. Yeah, I love it here.
Yeah, it's your
a great
first,
place.
fourth time in Rio,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How do you like it?
I love
I'm
it here.
Brazilian, and I can say,
Are you?
welcome to Brazil again.
Obrigada.
De nada.
Obrigada.
Is that the extent of your Portuguese? You best pretty
much.
That's pretty much all you need.
You know. Exactly.
Oh, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The film turned out incredible.
Thank you.
No pun intended.
Thank
I mean,
you.
this is just an accomplishment. Do you feel like going into this fourth one, you had a lot to prove?
No, look, I always just want to make the best film that I can make and entertain an audience, and I wanted this one to have more humor and bigger scope and bigger compositions, and you know, to have Brad Bird come on board. I love him as a filmmaker, and I loved collaborating with him. And these films are, you know, very complicated to make, but just tremendous fun, and so it's kind of amazing to be here in Brazil now. You know, having finished the film and to be able to celebrate with everyone.
It was
It's really
funny the way you guys met, right? You just called him and said, hey, Brad, I'm Tom.
Yeah, I called him
Let's
after
make a movie together.
After I saw The Incredibles, I called him and I said, I want to sit down and talk to you. You know, so he came over to my house and we just hung out and talked about movies, and you know, we share the same love of cinema and entertaining audiences, and I said, if you ever direct live action, you better come and do it with me. We'll have a blast, you know.
And how was it like on set then?
It's amazing.
It's good?
He is really, truly so gifted. I love his taste, his humor, his compositions. You know, I mean, the building climb, you know, he designed all of that action for me to do, and I loved it. I look forward to, you know, making more films with him.
There were some stunts in there. There was some action
Yeah.
where I really wanted to know whether you actually did your own stunts because they seemed that crazy.
Yeah, I did do it. I wasn't going to let anyone else climb that building. To climb that building in IMAX, that was a dream for me. And I do it because I want to entertain an audience, and to have that on film. It was dangerous, but it was exciting.
Do you think that was like the craziest stunt you ever done? Like this one?
Oh, that was the craziest one I've ever done.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think there's, you know, I've done some wild things. You know, in MI2, I did the Moab, Utah, and I jumped from one part of the mountain to the other, you know, all that stuff. But this, when we're running down the building and dropping, and it was, you know, from a stunt and physical perspective, it was very technical. From a camera perspective, you know, it was, you know, a definite challenge, 10 out of 10.
And did you train a lot? How was it training for
No,
that?
I trained, you know, we had to figure it out. We spent months trying to figure out exactly how we're going to do it. And then I trained significantly for it because I've got to be able, you know, I don't just do one take. We're shooting it for 9 days. And I'm up there from early morning till late at night. And part of the training I do is I built a wall about 4 stories tall, and I had big arc lights throwing down on it, onto this building, so that it was very hot, and I would do speed climb. And I would just speed climb it for an hour, you know, nonstop. The guys, you know, even if I begged to stop, they were not to let me stop climbing, you know.
Well, let's get some questions from your fans here.
Great.
Online. What truly drives your passion for filmmaking? That came from Tim Warren.
You know, it's a privilege for me to be able to do this. I remember 4 years old thinking I'd love to make movies, and I just love it. I love the journey of making a movie, the people I get to meet and work with, the adventures. I always wanted to travel the world and make films in different cultures, and that's why I started Mission Impossible, because I wanted to work more with an international cast and have these adventures. And it's finding another story. It's entertaining an audience. It's problem solving, and you know, so I love it. I actually, you know, it has not waned for me. You ask anyone, I'm usually the first one on set and you know, the last one to leave.
And you're the producer on this film as
I'm
well.
the producer, yeah.
How's it
like?
Process?
Yeah.
I mean, you got an international cast for this. For sure.
Yeah, we do. It's fun.
So was there any, the cast, it just seemed like there was just so many options, but for you there was probably just a couple that stood in mind, like Jerry Renner probably popped out.
He's awesome. You know, he's a great actor, and I love him in this character. You know, people don't know is the character comedy that he can do. And you know, we had Simon Pegg back in and another character, and he's so talented and funny. And Paula, who's just enormously talented, and she's never done anything like this before. She trained for months for this, and so getting all the cast together, and we had a blast working together too.
Did you have to pep talk her at all at any point?
Oh no, she goes for it, Paula. She goes for it.
So let's take another one here from Daniel Enrique de Leon. After so many films, what does Tom look forward to doing most on an action-adventure film like MI4?
You know, every sequence. You know, I love working with the actors, working with the director, and definitely, you know, I couldn't wait to do the Burj climb. You know, and you're working hard to get every single shot. But you know, even jumping little stunt, like, you know, me jumping off onto the van in Prague. You know, it's very technical things to do, and the final garage scene, that was physically brutal. That's what we want.
That's the whole point.
We want you a little nervous, you know?
Yeah, I was like,
we got to take you through a journey.
I was like, you're actually going to do that.
Good. Let's take another question here. Did you ever hesitate while doing any of the dangerous stunts and while jumping from the bridge?
You know, once you're out there, was that, you know, the first, you know, the thing, I trained for everything, but the thing that I had to figure out live on the building was flying away from the building. When I leave the building, that part was, I had to put my, you know, I had to get up that high and really figure that out. And because we had crosswinds up there, you know, I was doing that at about the 148th floor, and single axis like that, that was really challenging. And I remember the first moment, and I get to wear pads. Of course, I get to wear pads when I'm rehearsing things, you know, and then it's time to shoot and the pads are gone. But I remember when I had the pads on, I was like, all right, you know, here it is. I got a single pick point. I'm going out. You know, just let's do it. Let's get this going. And you know, but a lot of times I'm just trying to, when I'm out there, trying to build the confidence of the crew, because I know they're worried about me, and I just want everyone just to focus on the work, and let's get the shot.
And you still have to give confidence to everybody else and worry about yourself. There's a lot to think about.
There's a lot going on.
Right, we'll take one more fan question here. What was the highlight of your career so far?
You know, I think there's been so many great moments. You know, definitely you know, this movie, you know, is a highlight. I just finished my first musical that's coming out in the summer, and you know, I've had so many. I truly love making movies. I'm the guy that's on the set. I don't sit in the trailer. I love my crews, you know, the crew, my film crews, and my directors and my actors that I work with, and it's such a privilege to be able to do something that I love, and so it's
hard to distinguish one.
It's hard to distinguish, you know, it really is, and you know, I'm enjoying every minute of it.
It feels like one big blessing.
Yes, I am. Fun.
You deserve it. You worked that hard.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
And if you could choose like a favorite scene from this movie, which one would be?
You know, that's also, you know, I love the action sequences. Each one is so unique. The prison, the Burj, the end, you know, the scenes. You know, I love the scene with Renner and Simon on the plane. I love Paula, you know, the fight that she does. You know what I mean? And I love the humor.
Two girls fighting,
hey,
yeah?
Man, come on,
a
right?
brunette and a blonde.
Come on, all the guys on the set were like, come on, how great is this movie?
You almost don't need to fight, right?
That's exactly it.
Were there any ideas that were thrown around in the brainstorming sessions for this movie?
Many.
That weren't ran with?
Yeah, there's always a million. I mean, really, I come in with the motif of the movie. I kind of put it down that I wanted warmer tones, I wanted bigger composition, I wanted humor, and you know, I was looking for more for signature pieces and sequences. And then we all spitball around as to what the story and where we're going to go, and you know, what locations. I mean, everywhere I travel the world, I'm always looking at locations, seeing,
like,
you know,
Brazil, Rio.
Well, I'd love to make a movie here, man. I'd love to. I don't know how much work we'll get done.
Maybe you could do something really, really like bizarre here in the lagoon.
Yeah, I know. Look, I could come up with something.
Yeah.
I do love it here.
Start thinking about it, Tom.
I do love it here.
Yeah.
What do you do to relax? I feel like your life is so thrilling. You gotta just take it down some notches sometimes.
Yeah, you know, it's not. I don't. I don't take big vacations. I mean, my family and I were always together, and we create those times of chilling, you know. But I love the creative process, and the whole family's in it. So it's you know, we kick back, we watch movies, you know, I go hiking and climbing and, you know, motorcycles and fly airplanes and, you know.
Still a little bit thrilling.
Yeah, I like a little thrill, you know. Like
and what about those gadgets? The gadgets in the movie,
fun.
they're awesome.
Fun.
If you could have one in real life, which one would
I want
it
the
be?
gloves. And the mask machine, the gloves, but I love those gloves, they're cool.
Yeah?
You know, yeah.
Even if they fly away.
I know,
they go like,
I would love that. I'm always, now when I'm going into buildings, people are always a little like, don't hang off this building here, you know? Please.
Well, listen,
Such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for being here tonight. It's a lot of fun. It's a great party.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Tom.
much. It's great.
Thank you.
Great party.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tom Cruise.
So shout out to DJ Tiesto.
It's already there, isn't it?
We got so many people to thank. So we're gonna bring Tom and Paula and Brad and Brian back out here for a very special announcement.
Okay, we got Tiesto in the house. Love Tiesto. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Now, he did a version of Mission Impossible, the theme, and he is going to premiere it tonight. This guy is brilliant, and I can't wait for you all to hear it. So,
#1 DJ in the world.
#1 DJ in the world. Bring it, brother. Bring it. Come on, I love this. Come on.
To Tom, Paula, the filmmakers, Brad here.
And thank you guys.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Rio.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Light the fuse!
And check it out in theaters, IMAX Select Theaters this Friday and everywhere on December 21st. You guys have a great night.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you all for coming.
Much.
Thank you.